So the RV tomorrow 3 o'clock? Lol. You need to change your thinking. There is no RV, never will be one. The only way that dinar can go up in value is, gradually, over time based on the success and growth of Iraq's own economy. Question: how is Iraq going to do business in the international market with such a low currency rate? This is why Iraq will need to increase the value of its currency. Currency values act as a silent force influencing a country's global competitiveness. When a country's currency value is low, it can impact its ability to compete. Iraq's top trading partners are China, India, South Korea, and on the sidelines Iran. However, things are about to change and fast. The Development Road project places Iraq right in the middle of the global financial markets. We have little doubt the Iraqi dinar will increase in value, but we don't know when or how much. Question: when we go to the bank to trade our IQD, will the funds be instantly put into our accounts or will there be a waiting period to access the funds? Instantly, because it's going to be electronic. If you go to the bank and you say I want to exchange $1 million dinar and they give you $1 million, you're not going to have $1 million in cash. You're going to have $1 million electronically credited to your account. I have some Iraqi contacts telling things have wrapped up. These are folks in Iraq. They say we could see a new rate release as early as today. We have never been where we are now. Categorically not. They're going to be the global solution to the financial worries. The solution is with the Iraqi dinar. Not at 1310, it's not. Hopefully we will get really good news that we are waiting for. That opera is just around the corner and hopefully to be released soon. Keep the faith, this is coming. Iraq faces some challenges in its path to joining the World Trade Organization. It is clear based on this article that Iraq will not be voted today to be full members of the WTO. Iraq has a lot of work ahead of them. To me, the WTO is totally irrelevant to what we seek. Apples and oranges. I hope we see the full reprocess well before full accession to the WTO. It's not a lop. To subtract zeros from an exchange rate adds value to a currency. To add zeros to an exchange rate, hello Zimbabwe, reduces the value of the currency. If they add zeros, then we are looking at a lop. No, where did you see they were adding zeros? This current al-Sudani administration is now moving Iraq ahead. Yes, out of this past rut. It is right in our faces now. The train is racing down the track only to make the necessary stops along the way. It is a hard road for Iraq. There is work to be done. No more guessing or hoping. The reinstatement spigot is now wide open. It is in our faces. Question: do you think the RV will happen in waves? First dinar, then a few months later, the end? Mark Z: no, I think they will still go at the same time. A government advisor expected a ministerial reshuffle in the current government before the end of this year, 2024. The advisor, who refused to disclose his name, said that the ministerial reshuffle may take place before the end of this year, and will be based on evaluations of the minister's performance, especially after approving the budget and proceeding with the programs of all ministries in the country. He stressed the existence of a prior understanding between the Prime Minister and the leaders of the political blocs on various files in the country. Meanwhile, Member of Parliament, Mohammed Jassim Al-Kafaji, said that there are evaluation committees within the government responsible for evaluating the work of the ministries and adhering to the government's program. Al-Kafaji added, in a press statement, that, after more than a year and a half since the formation of the government, which committed itself to a ministerial reshuffle within the government's program for evaluation, the government reshuffle in Iraq could be soon, considering that any reshuffle must ultimately pass through Parliament. It is noteworthy that in April 2023, the first official announcement was made by Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani regarding his intention to proceed with the government reshuffle in Iraq, which he said would be, at the appropriate time. Al-Sudani added, "We deal with ministers in a clear and frank manner regarding evaluating their work professionally, and the Constitution gives the Prime Minister the authority to dismiss the negligent minister."